And why don't I just throw it? I just, for some reason, keep trying not to.
What's up, guys? We're back with the back nine. Live Oak Hillside mixed doubles action.
Wow, late. That's so overstable for me. That's the most overstable one that I have in my bag. Don't flip freaking everything in this. You just make me look like a Weenie Hut Jr.
As you can see, through 9 holes, we got Team Blondujano at -5, Team Mexican Vanilla matching them with the same score. It's going to be a tough battle on the back nine.
No, I'm
Starting off on hole 10. It's a par 5, playing just under 800 feet. Tough technical hole. You got to throw very straight off the tee, maybe drift it a little bit to the right. Then it's going to crest over a hill, bend back left, and then finishes back up another hill and to the right at the very end. It's a par 5 that requires a number of shots out of you. I'm throwing my beat up Opto Explorer there. Very happy with that tee shot. We've got Val. She was throwing her TL3, and Mason will be doing the same. Just drifts that one a little bit.
Sponsored by.
But as you can see, when you're sponsored by Tree Love, you get good tree love. So, Val, just try to chip one up and set up their next shot. If you're not past those two dark oaks there on the corner off the tee, then you can't really make too much progress on your second shot. You kind of just have to play for placement. So, smart move by those guys. So where we got here, you can almost dream up a 3 look. You just have to get a hyzer up real high on the right side there. I have had long looks from the short box before, so I figured if I get this one up enough. But I like the spin there. I just put it a little too low. If I could get that up about 5 feet in the air, 10 feet in the air, higher than that, that might have had a long bid out of 3. But maybe next time. Alright, so the third shot for Val and Mason. As you can see, here's this first hill we have to crest and then bend back to the left. Mason taking his AVR X3, it looks like, just chipping a hyzer. And there I am off in Narnia, pulling out the yellow hatchet, which, if you play with me, you know that is my get out of trouble disc. It's just as flippy as a disc comes and seems to just be slippery and get you out of situations. Alright, Mason flicking his Firebird up, trying to get a little skip over there. That'll work. Alexis getting it a bid.
Oh,
yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really have. I wasn't focused. I was trying to talk.
Tough par 5. You got to earn your birdie. Both groups had a shot or two that weren't how they wanted and took a par. Alright, hole 11. It's a par 3, just under 240. Plays up over this little crest and then down the hill, and it's just a laser straight shot.
It's not us.
Is it? It's not?
Nope, it's them.
Oh,
Doesn't
sorry,
matter.
guys.
Got Mason
this
throwing
order
his
works
P2.
Fast.
Trying to dance with his fingers, get it to stop.
When did it not?
Oh, that was good. Ching!
Finish left.
Did you hear it? Oh no, not me!
Alexis gave that one a good move. Went just
Move to
past
the right
basket.
after you throw.
I'm going for my tournament shield here. Just try to set it over a touch. Don't quite get it set over. But the good thing is if you fade out early on this hole, you catch that cluster of trees to Mason's right side there, and you might stop. Tough low ceiling look from about 37, 38 feet for them. Mason just off the cage. I don't know, right here I'm thinking Val should get to a knee, give herself some more ceiling, but Team Groundbound needs to reach out. Valerie Mandujano, she needs to save those knees. Give that girl some padding. Alright, we take our birdie, and we grab a stroke, and finally some separation.
Ooh, money. Oh, I said it.
Alexis flicking her Firebird off the tee here.
Softy.
This hole is just your classic right-hand flick hole, lefty backhand. Just plays down this left to right slope. Throwing my soft harp when I saw that thing off, but we'll see if it gets up there or not. Val throwing her Nova. She gets it to drift pretty well, but then just catches the late tree. We got Mason reaching for his mortar. He gets that nose up a little bit, and he's inside as well.
Terrible.
Yeah, I can't stay away from each other.
All week.
As you can see, Val says me and Mason can't stay away from each other, and our discs are on top of each other on this drive, so both groups left with pretty much the same edge of circle look for the birdie here. Val just off the front cage. See if Mason can step up for the team. Clean rotation. Good stick. Alexis looking to match for Team Mexican Vanilla.
Partner.
Smooth putt. Alright, Alexis was quick off this box, hole 13, par 4, 574. Really the big trouble is here you usually have a headwind coming at you, and then on the right side there's this drainage ditch of concrete that plays out of bounds. I'm asking whether I should go stiletto or Ballista Pro into a headwind. The answer is probably usually stiletto. And yeah, as you can see, it flipped on me. I wasn't very happy. Mason hands me one of his overstable discs to try out.
That's so overstable for me. That's the most overstable one that I have in my bag.
Don't flip freaking everything in this.
You just make me look like a Weenie Hut Jr.
Alright, we got Valerie.
Good job,
She was throwing her swirly falcon off of this tee. As you can see, we took Alexis's drive since mine went out of bounds. We've got about a 330-foot hyzer to the pin or so. Got this wind coming headwind right to left, so I'm taking my Pioneer. Just try to get it out pretty flat with a hint of hyzer. Keep that wind up underneath it, and that one spiked right next to it, skipped just to the left. Val had a solid drive, so here they are for their second shot.
Nice.
Good approach there. Mason grabbing his glow Firebird. His partner's close. Maybe he's thinking, give it a chip, give it a run. A little wide, but he's right there. Alright, here's Alexis for our birdie look. Uncharacteristic, just off the chains for her. Let's see if I can step up, grab the bird. So I've got a little bit of a downhill putt with the headwind here, which looks short, but still not an easy putt. The wind's picking up, and I gotta make sure I keep my nose angle flat. That was a good one. Not a putt I'm super comfortable with sometimes. That 20-footer into the headwind, you really gotta commit. Val sneaks that one in low for the birdie as well. Hole 14 is a par 3 at 250, just your classic tunnel to start, and then take a flare skip. So you're gonna grab your overstable disc, just try to hit it flat, and then let it finish left for you. I'm going Lucid Justice. And I thought this one was gonna give it a run. I think I just pushed her on
I
the
just thought with the
backside.
Justice it would fade faster.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Got Valerie throwing her T-bird here. putting down a great move, getting a couple skips. That should be right up there. We got Mason on that yellow mortar again. He's been throwing that thing for a couple of years now, and it's just super consistent. Good shot, gets a mild skip over there.
Valerie just made that, but
And Val taps in her birdie real quick. I'm trying a tricky camera angle, but I
Catch
don't
it.
have enough time to get set up because Alexis is a very quick putter. Alright, hole 15. It's a par 4, one of my favorites on the course. Plays just under 600 feet. It's pretty much super straight the whole way. It snakes a little right and then a little left back at the end, but it's pretty net straight. And the tricky part about this is just this gradual left to right slope the entire way. So if you come down at a bad angle, you might slide off one way or another how you don't like. So you really got to try to match this hillside for this whole hole. Especially the tee shot though.
what disc was that? Oh, I thought it was your Wraith. I was gonna let you get a little plug in, but
I thought Val was throwing her Wraith there. It turned out to be her TL. I should have known. Mason reaching for that star coyote. This is a shot he throws extremely well. I've played with Mason a number of times at Hillside, and I don't think I've seen him farther
Alexis
than like
is savage.
20 feet
Just
away
throw
from
it.
that same
Throw him
spot.
before
He's
this
been
guy
right
walks
there
off the
every
hole.
time.
Okay.
What a hater. It was for my best.
It was a good shot, Alexis. I just have to pick on you.
You're so rude. Okay, who's where the con is?
So Alexis left us about a 50-footer. I'm trying to put up a big spike hyzer. Got some weird footing,
Oh, look at me.
and that's not what you
I might
want.
hit that guy.
Mason thought I was gonna spike on
Is
the
my
path and hit this guy who was walking off the hole, and I was like, no way. And then turns out my disc is on the path, so
A+
I'm
idea.
sorry, buddy. That was irresponsible. Alright, this is the look you want off the tee. Val throwing her TL3 second shot. That's a good look. It's going to be just short.
Like 40.
Mason's going to grab the same disc. He's grabbing his Star TL actually. Not the 3 version, just the regular. He's just trying to throw just a laser. And looks like he achieves it. Slides up to about 20 feet.
wow, amateur camera work there.
Alright, Alexis chipped it up to the base of the pole there. See if I can bid this one in, because we got Mason and Val with a good look at a stroke on us if I don't get this one. Just leaked my nose up and finishes too early. So here's Val for a stroke and to tie it back up. Just holds it high. Let's see if Mason can come in clutch again. Mason always takes his time, does his 2 pump fakes. And it shows.
Mason
the guy's
Ford,
consistent.
automatic.
Good birdie from them. We tap in our par. Back to tied. All square, 9 downs. Hole 16. It's a par 5 at 846 feet. This is a really fun one. Off the tee, you're going to want to throw a straight shot that maybe drifts a little bit to the right. And then the hole's going to continue straight and then just gradually bend down left, down a big hill, down towards the base where the basket is. I believe Val threw her Mystere off the tee there. Just got a little late fade. Mason's going with one of his TL3s. He just drifts it a little too much, I think, trying to overcorrect off of Val's. Alexis throwing her Wraith. Gets it on the left. Good little skip back to the middle. That's center cut. Gives me the green light to play a risky shot. I love going for the big anhyzer on this hole. If you're a longer arm, you can get yourself down there and put yourself close enough to where you can have a backdoor look for the 3. Opto Ballista Pro.
You're a hoe. Oh boy. That was so
Good shot.
stupid.
And you can see it just finished through that little gap straight ahead at the very end. That thing was a bomb. It probably went about 500 feet or so. Put us right in this little secondary fairway that leads you straight for the eagle look. Here we got Alexis and Val looking for what the play is. Alexis and Val, Mason and Val, sorry.
All right, they found what their decision will be. You gotta send it, Mace. When in doubt, you just send it.
So I was hoping we'd get some big anhyzer action, something risky, but looks like they chose a smart play. Spike it down in the bush. So here's my drive. There's a secondary little fairway off to the left here that you can throw a good sidearm to the pin from. We're just pinched a little bit left. If we were like a meter to the right, we would be in relatively easy eagle range. Now I say relatively, obviously. So after Alexis gets a little skinny and hairy with that sidearm, I'm eyeing it up and I'm kind of not loving it.
We are in San Antonio.
So I say when in Rome. Busting out the thumber. I don't love throwing these, but every once in a while it seems like the shot. Just trying to give us anywhere close.
Should be good.
So here we got Val and Mason playing their third shot. They landed in this little bush, unfortunately, so they kind of have an awkward throw from right behind it. Bass gets down that corridor Val just threw, continues straight and a little bit left. Mason putting it a little higher, drifting it over. That should be left side of the green. Me and Alexis for the eagle bid. All right. Let's see if we can make it happen. To grab a stroke back. Oh man. Wanted it. Anyone who knows me knows I love my my eagles, and 16's one I'm always licking my chops on. Maybe next time. Either way, birdies for the groups. 2 to go, all square at 10 down. Hole 17. Fun little par 3. You got a number of options. You have the gap that Valerie took. There's also this left side where you can throw a righty forehand or a lefty backhand. Then also a lot of the pro males are going to take this spike hyzer line that you see Mason taking. We've got a left to right wind, so it's going to kind of knock the discs down. That's all. Keeps Mason's on the right side of the green, so I make sure to take note of this for my shot. Alexis with a good hit right there. She was throwing her Val Wraith, and she should have a 40-footer or so off of that drive. So I'm looking to correct off Mason's, keep it a little more inside. Throw my Pioneer. Spike it up. And spikes down just behind the basket. Right in line. Happy with that one. Here's Val for the 2 look from about 30 feet over the yuccas. Good level putt. She sticks it. Way to come back, Val. And Alexis
Yes, ma'am.
matches. So here we are, final hole. 11 downs, all tied up. Hole 18 is a par 4, playing just under 700 feet. Here you just going straight up this big hill to the top of the hill, and then back down, and it bends a little. It doglegs right once you get to the top of that hill up there. You can see. This one's fun to throw. You kind of just rip on it off the tee. Mason's opting to go a little slower class disc. He's going with his TL, just try to make sure he pushes it as straight as he can, because he knows if he's anywhere towards the top of that hill, he's got his little coyote turnover shot he loves into the green. We got Alexis. She's ripping on her shrike here. We've got a good little tailwind here, so it's definitely making the discs play a little more stable. Me, I'm really trying to get up top of that hill. I want to be able to see this basket on the second shot. It makes it a lot easier. There's my yellow Opto Blista Pro again. It's a little low. The tailwind doesn't let it get up, but
Easy 3.
fantastic skip.
Good shot.
Way up top. So here we got Mason trying to throw a spike hyzer on the backside. We kind of lose this one. I realized after watching it in the video, you can see it finish. It ended up just behind hole 2's basket. Definitely not a place you want to be though. So we'll see if Val can put them in a spot to get up and down, or maybe give it a long chip at a birdie.
I never saw the finish in here either.
I didn't even see it finish, but I didn't hear anything. Did
It
you?
probably just I didn't hear. They probably found like the ground or the low shrubs down there.
Looks like Val has her Millennium Falcon in her hands. Ooh, catches that tree, otherwise she would have made a good amount more progress. Alexis with her Valstar Wraith, throwing a little flex shot. You can see the basket down there. She finishes just right, probably about 25 feet or so. That'll play. So I'm thinking, alright, I want to put this really close. I grab my Justice. I'm thinking, set it over. It's going to come back fighting. It's so overstable. So I set it over, but probably a little too much. End up with an outside look on the left side down the hill from about 30, but here we got Val throwing her mortar. Good little backstop tree. We'll have Mason throwing the same disc. See if he can correct off hers and give it a soft bid.
Ooh, that's got a good look.
Good floaty bid just in front. If he got a couple feet of height on that, he might have hit it. So here we are for the win. 25, 28 feet downhill into a slight little headwind. And Connor doesn't make it happen. Alexis for the win. Clutch moment. No problem. There you have it. Team Mexican Vanilla takes it down.
Give the people a down to the wire battle. That's what the fans ask for.
You know, they might want an ace or an eagle in there, but maybe next time.
I told you guys we were gonna lose, right?
Yeah, with that kind of attitude, Mason.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We had Team Mexican Vanilla finishing in the lead at minus 1252. Team Blondujano minus 1153. Hope you guys enjoyed, and excited to bring you guys more in the future.
Well, let's go ahead and do it.
Alright guys, well there you have it. It was a back and forth battle until the end. Good thing Alexis had my back like a good partner, knocked down that last putt, clutched it. Gave Team Mexican Vanilla the win over Team Blondujano. Definitely a fun little battle, and I hope that we'll be doing it again soon. Maybe bring you guys some footage from another local course to the San Antonio or Austin area. Once again, if you're here at this point, I want you to comment down below with anything that you'd like to see me post in the future. In doing so, we'll enter you to win this Moonshine Explorer. If you've never thrown an Explorer, it's a fantastic straight fairway driver with some good stability on it and resistance to turn, useful for anybody's bag. Once again, thanks guys. Hit the like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I hope to keep bringing you guys some sweet content in the future.